We are here at the booth of Grass Valley at the NAB show 2015, together with Mike Cronk, who's the Vice President Strategic Marketing of Grass Valley. Mike, there is a lot of change in the industry, and the transformation which has taken place makes many people nervous on this marketplace. What is Grass Valley offering to their customers to make them feel better?
Well, I think one of the first things that Grass Valley is offering is stability. When last year we were merged with Miranda to form one company that has a very large scale, and our owner Belden has the financial wherewithal and a long-term vision, so Grass Valley isn't going away, and it's allowed us to really focus and invest in the future, which we believe is very important in this time of change. We understand the broadcast industry. We've been in it for a long time, and we have technology investment that we believe will carry us on to the future. And so we're investing heavily in technologies like IP, 4K, and playout technologies that will allow us to virtualize playout, as well as digital media. And so this is a time of tremendous change, but by coming together as one larger company, we have the stability and the power, we believe, to push forward into the future in a way that would make sense for broadcasters.
There's a lot of talk about IP infrastructure at NAB this year, as it was also at NAB last year. And there are different strategies from the different companies in this field. So what's the strategy of Grass Valley?
Well, one of the big differences between IP last year and this year is at Grass Valley, this NAB, we're showing product from every product category we have with IP ports on it. So this year it's much more real. People were talking about it last year. Now we have the product to back that up, and we believe IP is an extremely important change for the broadcast industry. It delivers much more flexibility, and we see it for us. There's three kind of key points to our strategy that we believe we offer unique value to the customer. First of all, Grass Valley has what we call a glass-to-glass strategy. So from the glass of the camera lens to the glass of the monitor wall, all of our products, and we have a very broad product portfolio, all of those products will support IP. And in most categories here at the show, we are delivering on that promise. Transitioning to IP is not easy. It will take time for most customers, but because we have a glass-to-glass strategy, whether we're talking about playout, news, live production, we are making sure that we have a very good integration with our products and as a system, and the workflows work for broadcasters. So that's a very important portion of it. The other thing is that we have a unique strategy in IP switching. We are embracing commodity off-the-shelf switches, Cisco's and the Junipers of the world, and we have a software-defined networking to control that. But we also are investing in IP switch technology within Grass Valley that will allow us to switch at the vertical interval, and so we can combine those technologies so that really in all the use cases we have a solution. And then thirdly, we're investing heavily in software-defined networking, and have a system that works very well with both SDI and IP networks. And so from an operator perspective, I can use the same control panels, do source destination take, and have the same operational paradigm that I'm used to. And so those three pillars, glass to glass, IP switching, and SDN are the three things that we're really focused on.
And what are your customers asking for coming to the booth? Are there any special themes they are discussing with you?
Well, in relation to IP in specific?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, they're very excited to see that our product range supports IP now. So this, we believe, will help drive adoption of the technology. Certainly it's the early days of IP, so there's a lot of different developments that we will continue to work on, and we believe that working with the customers is very, very important, understanding what their needs are, and so we are getting a lot of feedback that we hope to funnel into our ongoing product developments in this area. We're not done with what we're doing in IP at NAB. We'll continue and have a lot of introductions also at IBC.
And how worked your rebranding out so far? Is it finished now, or are you still trying to make it more transparent and on the marketing side?
Rebranding of the company?
Yeah.
Well, that's really for our customers to decide, but we're very pleased with not only the branding of the company, but how the integration has gone. I've been in the broadcast industry since the early 90s, so I've seen a lot of transitions. I've been acquired, been through integrations. This was the fastest, smoothest integration ever. To think that the company Grass Valley was merged with Miranda on April 1st, so just before NAB last year. And now, this year, we come to the show with a comprehensive IP product offering across all the products, whether they're former Miranda or former Grass Valley products, is a testimony to how well the engineering teams are working and how unified we are as a company.
And if it comes to 4K, how's the reaction of your customers in this area? Is there high demand? Are you seeing high demand in 4K?
We see growing demand. We have a full end-to-end 4K production workflow that we even showed last year at NAB and IBC. We continue to improve that, and we do see additional demand, both in the United States, also in Asia, especially countries like Korea that are very bold about their 4K plans, and so we do see that demand. One of the things that we focused on that's different than, say, NAB or IBC last year is now we have a camera that we introduced at the show, the LDX 86 Universe, that can do HD, 4K, or extreme slow motion at 6 times real time, so 300 frames per second, and so that camera opens up the opportunities to do a lot of creative productions at a lower cost. For replay, now we have the ability to support enough 4K channels so that the operator positions in the truck are the same as there usually are. So 4x2 configuration, 6x2, so that as a broadcaster, I can have 4K cameras, I can have 4K replay, and it's at a very cost-effective point, which before people could do it, but you had to pay quite a bit more. So that's, I think, also going to help spur the adoption. But 4K will be adopted faster in some areas than others, just like in the SD to HD transition, but we see it beginning to happen.
And one last question, if you look at Grass Valley in the highly competitive market, where do you see the USP of the company, and how is your vision concerning the success of the company?
Well, I think Grass Valley, as you look at across the broadcast industry, there aren't a lot of companies that have the entire end-to-end workflows for the major applications within broadcast, be they sports, news, play-out, and we really have an end-to-end product offering. As things change, and it is a time of dramatic change, whether it's going to IP or virtualization, we have the knowledge to work through that transformation, and the financial stability, being owned by Belden, and its very strategic owner, so that we can weather that transition. So I think Grass Valley makes a very, in that sense, unique partner for the industry.
Thank you very much, Mike, and I wish you a successful rest of the show.
Thank you.